Scott a 2-1 defeat to Hornchurch in the National League South. How do you react to that kind of performance and result today?
Bitterly disappointed with the result. It's strange when you lose, and the performances there is a hard one to take, hard one to explain. We performed really well today. We was really competitive. Two good sides, two sides at the top end of the table, hammer and tong. They had the win first half, and we would have been pleased to get in at 0-0. But we had a couple of great chances in that first half, and Hornchurch had a couple of themselves. But I think the two chances we had, we really should have scored. We should have been more clinical, and really nice to go in front at half time. But unfortunately, we conceded a free kick out wide, which was probably a little bit unnecessary because we had two lads onto one of theirs, and we given a free kick away, and they've whipped the ball in, and it's deflected up, and we weren't tight enough, and obviously 𝗵𝗿𝗀's at the back post and got a shot off, and we should be really all over him. He shouldn't be at that time and space in the box, and Dom's done great to get back on the line and clear it off the line, and had the linesman's flagged and, well, delayed flag. It was about 5 seconds after and signalled for a goal. I'll never know. We've had a look at the footage, and Dom's 2 feet are on the line, if not in front of the line. So he's flagged for it being over the line in such a big game like this, and sort of no one really appealed, and yeah, it was disappointing to go in at 1-0 down. And then second half we come out, and I think for 45 minutes we were really good, put the pressure on Hornchurch, but they defended fantastically, and everything we threw at them they dealt with, I'd say, pretty comfortably, because we didn't have any clear-cut chances, but I think we had most of the ball, and we were coming wave after wave with crosses, and we just made a little mistake quite early in the half, trying to be a bit overzealous and trying to score a bit too early, and we've been caught out. One of the defenders driving out with the ball and got caught on it, and they've hit us on the break, and 𝗵𝗿𝗀 scored a great goal, great finish, and that gives us a mountain to climb. But we tried to climb it and kept going to the end, got a great goal. I think 𝗁𝗁'𝘀 put a great ball over the top for 𝗁𝗁𝗀, who finished great, and it would have set up a bit of a grandstand finish if it weren't so late on in the game. So yeah, bitterly disappointing, but we've lost to a really good side, well-managed side. They've been up there all season, and they'll continue to be up there right till the end. So good luck to 𝗁𝗁𝗀 and his team, and so we have to take our medicine tonight, a little bit like last week. I feel like 2 really good performances, but we come away with no points, and there's been games where we haven't played so well and won, and a few people question sometimes, oh, we didn't play very well today, but I'd much rather not play well and win a game of football than play well and lose, that's for sure.
In that second half, there must have been about 85-90% of the game played in Hornchurch's half. Was it just about you being a bit more clinical, maybe, as to why you didn't come away with a point at least today? Yeah,
but it was difficult conditions. It was very wet. The ground staff had done unbelievable to get the game on first and foremost, and the pitch was obviously cutting up. It played better than I thought it would, to be honest. It played well, but it was tough for the lads. Obviously, from the side it looks a lot easier, but out on the pitch, a few of them I spoke to said it was hard going. So you can't really have a go at the quality when they're playing on the surface that's sort of sodden wet and cutting up. So no, nothing but praise for the way we went about our business and the way we performed. Yeah, we could have been a bit more clinical, but like I said, when the conditions are like they are, with the wind howling and the pitch very wet, it's very hard. It's very easy to have a go at the lads on the pitch, but they're the ones out there, and it's a lot more difficult when you're out there, that's for sure.
And you had Ollie Chamberlain back in your match day, scored for the first time in about 10 months today. I was pleased to have him back in the fold as well.
Yeah, Ollie's worked really, really hard. He had a horrendous injury, obviously snapped his Achilles back at 𝗵𝗿𝗀 at the end of last season, so horrible injury to come back from, but he's worked really hard. He's been training every week, and it's great to see him, probably a little bit sooner than we expected in the matchday squad, but we could do with him getting a few games to get up to speed, so we'll look at that in the next week or two. Unfortunately, the Somerset Cup game was called off, which we would have played him in and got some minutes into him, but yeah, he's a good lad. Ollie, great. He's fit as a fiddle. He would have been great out there today, to be honest. He wouldn't have stopped running out on there if we had a fit Ollie Chamberlain. So hopefully we can get him up and running, and looking forward to having him back properly.
𝗁𝗁𝗀 and 𝗵𝗿𝗀 Smith were both absentees from your squad today. Can you just explain when they were today?
Yeah, George, he would have had a chance to play in today, but unfortunately he tweaked a hamstring on Tuesday night, so we've just got to be careful of him, because obviously he's very, very quick, and when it's a hamstring injury, you've got to make sure you look after him, make sure he comes back, don't rush him. And 𝗵𝗿𝗀 Smith's rang up this morning. He was been really ill over the last sort of 24 hours, A bit sort of struggling to get out of bed, so there's no point bringing him in and then playing him, even though we know how good he is, 𝗵𝗿𝗱, and he's a big miss when he's not here, but obviously a sensible decision to tell him to stay at home and then get himself ready, either for, if he's fit for Tuesday, I don't know, but definitely hopefully have him back for next Saturday.
You know, got 𝗵𝗿𝗱 Town on Tuesday night in the league. Are you looking to avenge that 3-0 defeat from back in November?
Yeah, definitely. We need to win. That's 3 defeats on the banks now. Obviously, 𝗵𝗿𝗱, Chelmsford and Hornchurch. So yeah, 3 tough games. Performances in all 3 have been good. And like I said, that's the hard thing to accept. The performances have been there, but we haven't got the results. So I don't care how we play on Tuesday night. Just hopefully we can get a result, and hopefully if the rain's not too bad Monday and Tuesday, and the ground staff can get on the pitch, hopefully we can get the game on.
Great, thanks Scott.
Cheers.